In this lesson segment, we will discuss how to set up musictheory.net for your interval practice. Navigate to musictheory.net, and please note, if you are using an iPad or an iPhone, you can download the Tenuto app for a few dollars, and then you can practice offline. For now, let's stick with musictheory.net, a free resource. Navigate to the Exercises tab, and scroll down to Interval Ear Training. Before we begin, especially if you have never practiced interval ear training before, it is important to customize the exercise. I always recommend beginning with your seconds and your thirds and nothing more. So deselect everything else. Next, you need to customize your play mode. The top two examples represent melodic intervals, so you hear the pitches one at a time. The middle example represents a harmonic interval, where you hear both pitches simultaneously. The bottom two examples represent a combination of melodic and harmonic. I recommend you start with a combination. So if you just hear the first two pitches and that is what works for you, great, but you're also building your ear for hearing the pitches simultaneously later. So select the bottom two functions, which include both melodic playing of the interval and harmonic playing of the interval. The range just depends on how high or low you sing. Usually C3, which is the C below middle C, and C5, the C above middle C, is a decent range for most voices. You can toggle this. If you feel like these notes are too high, then lower the range. And now you're off and running. A useful thing to note is that if your history and cookies are enabled, every time you navigate to this exercise at musictheory.net, your customizations will stay the same. If you have any questions about setting up your interval ear training practice, please feel free to contact me. Happy practicing!